Hi everyone, my name's Kate and today I'm going to show you how to make a bedroom pop track. I feel qualified to do this as a producer who makes everything in her Harlem bedroom, and you can do it too! Some of the artists that you would look to in this genre include Clairo and Still Woozy, but it's generally anybody who has that dreamy kind of homegrown sound. Let's go ahead and get started. So you can always just find a drum loop that's included within your DAW, but if you want to start from scratch, all you really need, and we're just going as basic as possible, you can always like add on, but I just pulled up a kick, a snare, and a shaker here. So in terms of BPM, I feel like the genre usually rests somewhere between 100 and 120, but again, that's really up to you. So anyway, I think the first step is to get your kick on beats 1 through 4. Again, these are not set in stone rules, it's just bedroom pop drums are not really known for being super complicated, and if you want to get a bit of a jammy feel super quickly, I feel like this is the best way to go about it. So I have my kick now on beats 1 through 4, which will just sound like this. Alright, and then I'm just going to add in my snare. This could also be a clap or whatever noise you'd like on beats 2 and 4. Gonna add a little reverb. And then my shaker, I probably won't bring this in until the chorus, but I'll put it on every 8th note just to add a little bit of variation in our super basic drum loop here. And then I just added in another clap because I wanted to reinforce the snare here, and then a reverse cymbal to kind of complete out the loop. The next part is probably the most important, and this is where you get the sad boy piano chords. D minor 7, G major, and a C major 7 chord. Okay, so I just added a bit of reverb. I'm gonna add a little bit of an LFO. Get a warbly feel. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and layer that with an octave down. Alright, now you just want to go ahead and add in a simple bass line following the root note of each chord. So in this case, it's going to be D, G, and C. Here we go. Easy enough. Very good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and sidechain the bass to my kick. If you want to learn more about what this is and how this works, go ahead and let me know in the comments. But basically, we're just making room for the kick to breathe while our bass is dominating. I'm also going to sidechain to the snare. Alright, so you could also stick with this to write lyrics over, and that's totally fine. But Ableton has this great delay plugin called Nostalgia that I'm just going to pop on my piano to give it some more interest. Now the last thing you need to do is write some lyrics and a melody line. This will most likely be the focus of your song. In terms of lyrics, it doesn't have to be anything special. I wrote these lyrics in like 10 minutes. They're just about, I don't know, love. So just go with it. One thing I would recommend is including some sick harmonies, which I'm planning to do in kind of the breakdown section of the chorus. Alright, so I went ahead and recorded some lyrics here. Something super random, but I just kind of rolled off the low end, very basic processing, threw on a doubler, a de-esser, and some reverb. I also made some artificial vocal layers just by pitching it an octave down or up, which sound like this. Just to make it a little more interesting. And then we have the ooze I talked about. Just to give some lush, dreamy harmonies. I also put on a delay that's stock with Ableton on those. And then finally, I decided I wanted an extra musical element, so I just added in a little arpeggiated synth arp thing. It just sounds like this. Alright, and all together, here is what it sounds like. You look kinda funny with your hair like that. Took a couple nights for me to call back. I'm not used to the feeling and it's got me that way. Set off in a time shift. I start to forget exactly what I'm supposed to do. How can they expect me to act productively when I'm faced with you? So yeah, that's a good place to start. And in terms of arrangement, I just kind of had like 8 bars, I think, for verse, and then 8 bars of chorus, and then to fill out the song you would just rinse and repeat. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, but it's a good place, good starting place, and an easy way to get your creative energy out, even if you're kind of like, not sure I want to make something today. You can at least make something simple or like a quick beat like this. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see more music production tutorials, let me know what kinds, and if you make a bedroom pop track, please let me know. I would love to give it a listen. But anyway, have a fantastic week, a fantastic start to the holidays, and yes, I will see you later.